Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm just gonna skip my intro and get right into this. So I have mentioned on the last couple of videos that I created this savings challenges book that I have available on Amazon to purchase, and you would receive a book just like this. Obviously you would not have the not for resale banner on it. This is my author proof copy, so that's why that's on there. It is also available as a digital download, the entire bundle. So literally every challenge that is in this book you can get on Etsy for a digital download, and print off as many times as you need. So I have both this book, directly to this book, and a link to my Etsy shop down below if you want to check this out. But I did just want to go through it just so you can kind of see the different challenges that are in the book. So let's get into it. So you have a little place to put your name. I have listed all of the challenges that are included. There are more than 80 in this book, and I have both the paperback and the digital download priced at $7.99, and so for less than 10 cents a challenge. So I think it's a pretty good price. But you can see all of the different challenges listed here, but we'll get into them. So I have them grouped into categories. So the first thing I started with were challenges that were a specific dollar amount. Okay. And I have quotes kind of throughout the book. Now these are not included in the Etsy version, but I just wanted to have, something a little bit extra here. Just some different quotes about budgeting interspersed. So the first thing I start with is a dollar savings challenge. And so if you complete this whole challenge, you have saved $100. So the idea is for each dollar you have saved, you would color in a shape. And I actually have 10 pages of these because, I don't know, dollar bills are the ones that we have the most of. So I wanted to give lots of options there so that, if somebody finishes one, but it's only March or whatever, that they still have, time to go through more challenges. And so if somebody did do all of the $1 savings challenges in this book, it would be $1,000. And then we move on to the $5. So similar, if you color in with each $5 bill, you would color in one of these shapes. If you complete the whole page, you saved $500, and I have 2 of those. All of the rest, I just have 1 of each of them. So then we move to the $10. If you complete it, you saved $1,000. $20, you would save $2,000. $25, $2,500. $50, you would save $5,000, and then $100, you would save $10,000. So you can see there's challenges, and we're going to get more into this as well, for every budget, right? So whatever wherever you're at and whatever your goals are, there should be a challenge in here for you. Okay, so then we move on to challenges where now it's a specific goal amount is what you're trying to achieve. So first we start with the $1,000 savings challenge. And so with this one, it's broken into just $10 increments. So for each $10 you've saved, you color in each rectangle. If you complete the whole page, you have $1,000 saved. Then we have $2,500, and it's broken into $25 increments. $5,000, $50 increments. $10,000, $100 increments. $20,000, $200 increments. $25,000, $250 increments. $30,000, $300. $50,000, $500 increments, and then $100,000, $1,000 increments. Then we have the round up challenge. So this is a challenge that I learned about on one of the Facebook groups that I am part of. I'm part of a few different cash envelope saving, budgeting groups. And I wish I could remember the name of the person that first posted this. I don't know if they created this challenge or what, but I just thought it's really great and really easy. So I wanted to incorporate it. I'm personally going to be doing this starting in January of 2023. So literally next week at the time that I am filming this. So the idea of this is that each week you would look at your checking account balance and you would round that up to the nearest dollar, or you could do it a few different ways. I'm going to take the last 3 digits of, I'm not sure. I might just round it up to the nearest dollar. Or you could just take the last 3 digits but the idea is you're going to take part of your checking account balance and you're going to transfer it to a savings account. And then you're just going to let that grow. I personally have 2 checking accounts. I have one with Capital One, and then I have one with my regular brick and mortar bank. And so I will be doing it with both of them, but they will go into the same account, the same savings account. So I'll be contributing from 2 different checking accounts into 1 savings accounts. And so it'll be interesting to see where that goes by the end of the year. And I have space to this is enough, these 2 pages for 1 full year. Okay, so then we get into the different envelope challenges. And so I have 26, 52, and 100 envelope challenges. But I have each one with 5 different options, okay? So if you're not familiar with these challenges, we'll start with the 26. You would have 26 envelopes, and each envelope would be numbered, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. And that corresponds with how much you put in that envelope. Now, there's different ways that you can do this. In some people do 1 per day, 1 per week, 2 per week, whatever you want to do, right? I didn't get into that because in my opinion, you should do what works for you. So the $26 envelope challenge, if you do it as designed, you would save $351. Okay. But then, like I said, I have different options. So I have it then where instead of 1 through 26, it's 2 through 52. So increments of 2. And here you've saved $702. Then we have 3 through 78. You would save $1,053. Then I have 4 through 104. You would save $1,404. And then finally 5 through 130. You would save $1,755. Okay. Then moving on to the 52 envelope challenge. And so again, if you do it as originally designed, you have 1 through 52, right? And again, that corresponds with the amounts that you would put into each envelope. So if you do it as designed, you would save $1,378. Then I have it with the amounts ranging from $2 to $104. With that, you would save $2,756. Then 3 through 156, you would save $4,134. And then 4 through 208, you would save $5,512. And then finally 5 through 260, you would save $6,890. Okay. And then lastly, moving on to the 100 envelope challenge. And so these can be the most challenging just because of how many there are. What I've heard some people do is do the smaller challenges because you finish them quicker and it's a little bit more of a sense of satisfaction. But then you would so like if you did the 26 envelope challenge, and you save $350, you would take that and start the 100 envelope challenge with that, you know, so whatever way you want to do it. Again, I always view these challenges as you do what works for you. Don't worry about how you're supposed to do it. In my opinion, this is your money. It's your budget. You do what works for you. Okay. So with the 100 envelope challenge as designed, you would save $5,050. Here I have it with amounts ranging from $2 to $200. You would save $10,100. Amounts 3 through 300, you would save $15,150. 4 through 400, you would save $20,200. And then finally 5 through 500, you would save $25,250. You can find people who sell the boxes and the little laminated envelopes, with all that. And actually, I am going to be selling them. I am preparing some boxes now. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to create the boxes and sell those. I just don't have bandwidth to do custom orders. So it's going to be like, this is the box I have. If you want it, here you go kind of thing. But you don't even have to go that route. Like, you literally can just get a box of regular envelopes, number each one of them, get a shoebox and put them in there, right? So I personally do like the really cute things, and it helps me stay motivated. I just like it. But don't go further into debt to get all the cute things that you don't really need, right? So just want to kind of put that out there. Okay, so then we're moving on to the monthly challenges. And so this personally for me is not something that I would do, but I know a lot of people do like to do them. So I wanted to include them. And so here though, I wanted to keep it really open. I didn't want to decide for you how much you were going to save. So here I have 5 different clip art that, is kind of January to me, and you decide how much you want each one to be worth, right? So you could do 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. You could do, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, whatever you want to do. You could have them all be the same, whatever you want to do, right? And so the idea is that, once you kind of figure out what each one is worth, when you save that amount, you would color in that picture, or you could just X it off if you wanted to as well. You don't have to color it in. So that's why it's kind of blank, because you determine what your goal is and what you want to save. So we have January, we have February, which is all Valentine themed. We have March, which is all St. Patrick's Day themed. April, which is more Easter themed. I love this little bunny. It's cute. May, which is just kind of spring themed. June, summer, we have bees, we have some ladybugs, that kind of thing. July, 4th of July themed, because I'm in America. August, beach themed. September, fall themed. October, Halloween themed. November, more fall into Thanksgiving themed. Again, I'm in America, so we have a little turkey here, but it is also just a pilgrim hat, but it could just be fall themed as well. And then December, which is more Christmas themed. And then holidays and life events. So once again, I didn't want to decide for you. We have less clip art here. We only have 3 instead of 5. And so, but again, you decide what your goal is and what each of these is worth. They could all be worth the same. They could be worth different amounts, whatever you want. Okay, so that's New Year's, Valentine's Day, Easter, 4th of July, back to school, Halloween, Black Friday, and then Christmas. And then I have some like more life event type things. So birthday fund. So this could be your birthday. This could be, you know, all of the birthdays that you have in your family, whatever you want. Okay. College fund, wedding savings. Again, you decide what, you know, what is your total goal. You divide that by, I think that there's 100 on here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yep, 100 of each icon. So if, you know, you wanted to save, I have absolutely no idea how much a wedding costs these days. Let's just say 10,000, right? So you would divide that by 100, and that's how much each of these is worth. And so as you save it, you would, you know, color it in, X it off, whatever it is that you want to do. And then baby fund. Then I have some challenges to help you save towards some large purchases. So we have a car. So again, you know, how much total are you wanting to save towards that car? You would then divide that. And again, there's 100 on each page. So you would divide that by 100. That's how much each car is worth. We have furniture savings, house savings, you know, if you want to save towards a down payment, right? You figure out what that is. Laptop savings, phone, tablet, vacation. And then I just like hobbies and self-care, right? The more fun stuff. So a baseball fund, you know, maybe it costs X amount of dollars for your kids to play baseball each year, right? So you can save up for that. Basketball, books. And with these challenges, you can always view it. You don't have to finish it before you spend it, right? So like books, if you're somebody like me who loves to read and, you know, you want to save up and buy a bunch of books at a time, you know, maybe your goal for the year is, you know, you want to save, I don't know, $1,000 for books, but you're not going to not buy any books, you know, maybe until the whole thing is done. So maybe it's, you know, after you have completed a line, now you can go buy some books, right? So again, don't get hung up on what you're supposed to do with these challenges. Make them work for you. Make them what you need them to be, right? I just wanted, you know, for some people, it's kind of fun to do it this way. So I just wanted to provide that opportunity. You know, you could also look at this too as, you know, books for college, right? Because those are expensive. And so, you know, you would have a specific goal, and maybe then you wouldn't spend, you know, so whatever works for you. Clothes. Dance fund, you know, costs a certain amount to have your kids in dance classes or you in dance classes, right? Football, gymnastics, hair, hockey, jewelry, karate, makeup, medical. Maybe there's a specific procedure that you're saving up for, or, you know, you want to have a certain amount of money saved for any medical things. I have a healthcare fund because I have several health conditions that, you know, require prescriptions and things like that. So I'm, you know, I need to make sure that I have the money in advance for those things. Music, nails, paint supplies, perfume, pet fund, piano. Maybe you're saving up to buy a piano, or your kid takes piano lessons, and so you're saving up for those, whatever it is. Purse. I personally do like more designer handbags, and I find that they do last longer. I do not spend thousands on purses at all. I will spend a couple $100, but that's about my max. But you know, I've had some bags for years and use them pretty much every day. and they don't look it. So I do personally believe that, you get what you pay for with some things. Now, that doesn't mean that I wouldn't go into Target or Kohl's or, somewhere like that and see a cute bag and buy it, right? It doesn't have to be designer. But, so I might, save up for a new Kate Spade bag or something like that, or a new Coach bag. But I'm never going to be spending, even if I had the money, I could not justify it personally, thousands of dollars on a handbag. I just couldn't do it. There's a lot more that I would want to do with that money. Rainy day fund, shoes. I'm not a shoe person. I'm a handbag person, but I'm not a shoe person. Soccer fund, spa, theater. This is definitely my thing. And then yarn, if you like to knit. I can't knit at all, but I have a good friend who knits, and she could save up for some yarn and, spend it when she gets it. So that is my little savings book. So again, if you ordered it from Amazon, it of course would not have this little band across it. This is my proof copy, since I am the author of this book. So if this is, if you like it, check it out. I probably will look at, making some of these in like the tracker versions. That might be later next year that I get into that. I'm not sure. I personally would prefer to do something like this just to have more room. That just works for me. But I know a lot of people do like those, the trackers and the envelopes and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to flip through the book for you and show you what it's all about. Let me know in comments, would you like to see on Etsy? Because again, I have this all in one bundle for $7.99. Everything that you just saw is in that bundle. But would you like to see them broken out into smaller bundles, like the dollar and goal amounts maybe, and then maybe the envelope challenges in one, for less? Like, maybe these hobbies, and like I said, I don't see myself doing really these monthly or holiday and life events. So, maybe if you wouldn't want those, but you do want, the dollar and goal amount or the envelope challenges, maybe you'd like to see those separately. I don't know, let me know. I can certainly split those out into smaller bundles, but I just don't know. I feel like $7.99 for all of this, and then you can print out what you want. That's a pretty good deal in my opinion. But let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see. Happy to do what you guys want to do. So all right, so next up will be my budget closeout. I will be doing that in the next couple of days. And then we're into 2023. I'm excited to implement some challenges. I'm personally planning to do the $1 challenge, the $5 challenge, the roundup challenge. And then I am planning to do the 100 envelope challenge if I am able to donate plasma. So I have my first appointment to look into donating plasma in 2 days, and if I'm able to do that, that's I would do that like once or twice a week, and you got money for that. And so my idea is that if I do that, all of the money that I make donating plasma would go into my 100 envelope challenge. So the reason why I'm saying I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it is I have diabetes, I have thyroid condition, so I don't know if they're going to say no, you can't donate. I have absolutely no idea. I also have horrible veins. Whenever I have to give blood, it's kind of challenging. So I don't know if it's going to be too problematic to donate plasma. But I thought I'll just go, I'll check it out. If it ends up not working out, then okay. And then I'll figure out how I would fund this 100 envelope challenge, because I don't want to take away from my sinking funds to fund it. I want there to be a specific thing that goes towards it. So we'll see. But that's my, I think, did I mention the Roundup challenge as well? So those are the challenges that I'm planning to do personally. So we'll see. I'm kind of excited to implement them into my budget and see what I end up saving from them at the end of the year, by the end of the year. So, all right. Well, that's it for me. Thanks, guys. Bye.